What is going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Man, it is quite the night. The anxiety is at an all-time high. We can't sleep. MentalCon's coming up on Friday. I've got a box of Flair to rip. I've got so much mail day stuff going on here. I just wanted to jump on here and share it with you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Got my can't sleep coffee here. Almost midnight here in Kansas. But let's get this party started. If you're here and you're staying up late, leave a comment in the chat. Let me know. Wanted to show you guys some stuff for MentalCon as far as what we've gotten in, as well as some mail day stuff that I got. So we'll go ahead and start with the mail day stuff. And let me get the camera switched around here. All right. So we got the card cam up there. So here we go. We got this was a platinum missing box hit replacement here. We got the Howard the Duck, Purple Pixels. What's up? How's it going, William? Number 6 out of 35. This is the Purple Pixels 6 out of 35 Howard the Duck. Yeah, kind of cool. It's all right. I mean, obviously not what you want to get for box hit replacement, but it does fit that criteria. So it is what it is. We'll get that off to some Howard the Duck super collector, I guess. Get it in their collection. Next thing we got, some stuff came in from Jake. He sent some stuff over from the UK for us, along with our MentalCon cards that came in from the 2 UK artists, Lee Lightfoot and Paul. Oh, why can I not remember Paul's last name? I can never remember Paul's last name. Paul Hill. Oh my goodness. I keep getting him and Gordon Wills mixed up. But UK had a couple of these Domino promo cards over there that were cheaper than they were here in the States. So we picked these up. This one's in a Pokemon style bag. Don't need that. Get that out of there. Clear sleeves is all right, but yeah. So these were promo cards for, I believe, the Marvel Champions set, something like that. Little trading card game set. So we picked up the promos. Had those. We already have all the other cards. We just needed the actual promos themselves, and we got them for like $10 a piece from the UK, and Jake just shipped them over with all of our other stuff. And then we got versus like $15 to $20 here in the States for them. So that worked out nicely. A couple card pickups, nothing super big. We got the Gold Sig Marvel Masterpieces checklist from 1994. Custom card that we thought was really cool for Domino. So we picked that up. That was only a few dollars. Picked that one up on eBay as well. And then we picked up a batch of these TCG cards. I don't remember exactly what game this was from, but we picked up a little batch of these. It comes with, it's like Cable and Domino, maybe a couple other characters in there for like $35. We just grabbed all the Dominoes because they were selling them all separately, and it came with this really cool little figure here that we could paint if we wanted. So that's kind of cool. So again, just showing you some mail day stuff. I can't sleep. We're going to do some mail day stuff. We'll go over some MentalCon cards, and then we'll have a box of Flair to rip for you. So stick with us, please. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I know it's late. I know there's not a whole lot of you on, but that's okay. We picked up the 45 out of 99 Purple Pixels Domino for Allegiance. So now I think we're down to the Gold Aurum of the Chapters card, which is the horizontal version of this. And then Orange Power and Lower is what we need for the Allegiance set. Hey, babe. How you doing, sweetheart? Hope you're doing good. William's here. You should be in bed. Well, you're an adult now. You do what you want. I ain't going to tell you to go to bed. You do what you want. You can come down and hang out if you want. I know you're up in the room. So we got Joseph made us a custom card here. He took a Domino base card, added some cracked ice to it. Looks really cool. So Joseph Reed made this for us. Sent it over. Appreciate you, sir. Look at that. Oh man, I didn't even realize that he did cracked ice on the back of the card too. Really cool. That's a nice little effect. So nice little custom card to add to our binder collection of Domino. Let's see here. Domino cards. A lot more Domino cards coming in. Oh, these are some that I picked up from Tony Perna. Well, actually, I picked them up from Elaine, and then they sent them with their with the MentalCon cards. So this is a little Domino foreign card here, Perusa X, so Mexican, so 1995 looks like on that little sticker, I believe, possibly, or just a mini card. But I haven't seen this one before, didn't know it existed. She had this in her collection. She had a couple of them, actually. So we grabbed that one up from her. We grabbed the Toy Biz. Patrick, what's going on, man? How you doing? The Toy Biz of the 92 X-Men. So now we have the Nelsonic, we have the Toy Biz, and we have the base. So we have all the different versions of this one. So completing that off our checklist. We also grabbed up the we had the Peru version of the Pepsi card. So this one here, there for 94 Flair, you have the English version. There's a Mexico version, which this one is. And then you have a Peru version as well. It might be a different country, but basically all it is that the logos are slightly different on the back here. No freaking way, dude. Sabretooth out of 5. I saw your post. That's awesome, dude. Sabretooth out of 5. That's pretty badass. Great looking card, too. So congratulations on that, man. We got the Women of Marvel. Check that out. We got Domino here. Psylocke, I believe. Wasp, maybe. I don't know. That might not be right up there. Probably not Wasp. You guys can tell me. The only one on here that matters to me is this one, the Domino. So snag that one up. We got Artist Autograph. George's, I'm probably saying that wrong. George's auto on the puzzle. So very cool. Happy to add those to the binder. One of these days we'll probably actually share it during MentalCon and some of the downtime. I can't really, I guess I can kind of show you guys. So these are the Rayvol top loader binders. I believe they're 340 cards, 360 cards a piece, 2 of them. This top one is fully full with dominoes, and then that ends at 2022 masterpieces. So 1992 X-Men was her first year through 2022 masterpieces partially, and then that carries over into this one here, which goes into platinum and all the new sets. So for platinum, we're actually pretty close to having an entire rainbow there. We need the purple, not the purple pixels. We need the Cosmic out of 25, and we need the Green Rainbow Auto. We have the 101 Auto. We weren't able to secure the 101 of the Golden Treasures, but that's okay. We already have the 101 Auto. It's reused comic art, so I wasn't too worried about getting the 101. And I'd like to get some of the plates as well. So we're looking for the Cosmic, the Green Rainbow Auto out of 5, and some of the plates. That's what we're looking for platinum still. So if you guys happen to pull those, see those, know anybody that has that and they're willing to move it, let me know. Try to get us connected. Let's see. Back to some mail day here. Ooh, Jake sent this really cool thing. So he went to Italy a while back for the Simone Bianchi exhibit there. Didn't get to see it, but he picked up this really cool magnet thing here and he sent this over for us. So thanks, Jake. Appreciate you, buddy. That's really cool. I thought that was a nice little gesture of him. And he sent, they're pretty similar in shape, so I'm guessing that's for Will. He sent it over for Will, our buddy Melfi Collectibles. So which character? Domino, Patrick. If you don't know me, which you probably don't that much, it's this lady here. She's the only one I collect. I will keep Black Cat and Wolverine if I pull them, but I don't go out of my way to buy Black Cat and Wolverine. So if I pull something cool for them, I keep them most likely. But as far as cards that I actually search for and purchase, Domino is the only character. I say a couple. It's not really a couple. Tony and Elaine sent me, oh my gosh, they sent me so much stuff. They sent me, I'm not going to take all these out, but these are stacks of Perna Studios different sets. So of course you guys know I run the Hobby Hangout, and it's not just Marvel cards there. It's DC, it's comic book collecting, it's toys, it's anything that's not sports related basically. It can be turtles, it can be stuff like this. So this is the Halloween, one of the Halloween sets I did. I'm going to show you some of. They sent some stuff here for Jake too, so we won't show all that. Oh, Tony, you broke the golden rule. You don't use Scotch tape. You got to use painter's tape or duct tape. Show you some of the stuff. So this is their own sets that they put together. So they have artists create the art for these. They sell them by the boxes or the set. You usually get a sketch card in each one. Like if you buy the boxes, you'll get a sketch card in each box. If you buy the sets, you usually get a sketch card in each set. They also have some chase cards and stuff like that. But I thought that was really cool that they sent these. These are very awesome. I'm going to go through these, probably do a more in-depth video on these themselves. But I wanted to show you guys some of those. They got all kinds of different ones. So that was like a Halloween one. They have an Elementals one. There's some more there. So some more Halloween stuff. We got mysticals or mythicals. So and then we got some fairy tales. So really cool stuff. Something different besides just comic book stuff, which is cool. I like to see that sort of stuff. Plus, they're good friends, and I like to support my friends. So if you make card sets too, let me know. I'd love to interview you about them. But as far as I know, Tony and Elaine are one of the top producers of a card set that's not like mainstream, upper deck, that sort of stuff, unlicensed stuff, essentially. Let's look at some mental. Who wants to look at some MentalCon stuff? Let's see what we got in for MentalCon stuff. You guys can see some stuff up here. You guys can see some stuff up here. We'll get to that, but let's check out. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got one more mail day thing. Oh yeah, it's just boxes and boxes of stuff, guys. It's insane. This year, the artist did so many cards this year, it's ridiculous. But let's take a look at this real quick. I picked this up from the UK as well. This is a Pizza Hut menu from like 1994. I remember when I was a kid in the US seeing these menus at the Pizza Huts when you actually would go to a Pizza Hut when they had the actual facilities and the buildings. But this is a UK version. So everything's in the pounds. It's got like the prices, the different stuff there. You can get the Superhuman Feast. I just thought that was really cool. So I snagged that up. Plus it's got some cool Jim Lee art on here. So it's got some action figure art up here. I just thought that was really cool. A little throwback to my childhood. So I snagged that up because why the hell not? All right. I know. If you're getting motion sickness from the camera, I'm sorry. What else do I got here? Making sure I'm trying to show as much as I can from what we have. Oh yeah, this one. Miles Wolf sent this one to us. This is a 6x9 monochromatic. I think it's 6x9. And that's just the art piece itself. Of course, you got the border too. Monochromatic oil painting of Hulk. Comes with a certificate of authenticity from Miles there. Yeah, 6x9 oil paint. So Miles, thank you for sending that over for MentalCon. That is already up on the website. If you're looking for the website to bid on auctions and stuff, you can find that in the description below. I've already got that linked to the videos and everything. The link for MentalCon is already up on the live section of the channel. If you click on that, you'll see a trailer. It'll play until we actually go live. Let's see. Joseph Reed sent a bunch of stuff to go with any of his auctions. So he sent some art in, but he also sent in some comic books that he did. This is Department of the Truth. Joseph Reed did the covers on these. So you're going to get these signed copies here for any cards that you bid on and win of Joseph Reed's. So you get these cool Department of the Truth autographed books. I think he's got enough here. I got to double check, so don't quote me on this. But I think he's got enough here where you're going to get one of each of the books and one of his Old Man Venom business style cards. So basically in a trading card format, but business card. So very cool. He sent those over. So Joseph, thank you. And if you don't know, Joseph did our logo for MentalCon this year. So thanks for that, man. Appreciate your support and donating all of that. What do I got going on here? Oh, sorry. Artist messaging me about cards. We do have some cards that aren't going to come in time for the event, guys. So how we're going to handle that is essentially, because I don't want to do bids and then have something happen in shipping. We've kind of talked about this where we'll hold off on those, and when those all come in, then we'll auction those off at that time. So there might be like a carry-on, MentalCon stream as well. But let's take a look at some stuff that came in from the artists. Show you guys what we got here. We got some giveaway stuff. We got actual art stuff, auction stuff, all kinds of stuff. I got to make sure I get these all, because the wife has been helping me quite a bit with this as far as organizing, taking pictures so I can upload cards to the website. But I get home and then my desk is a complete war zone, which that can be a little bit tedious because then I got to go through and I got to sort everything and I got to get stuff listed on the website still. I'll be working on that more tomorrow. While we're streaming on Friday, we'll probably be adding cards. So make sure you're always checking back on that. There will be some live auctions that you have to be live on the stream in order to bid on them. So let's see what we got here. We got Andre Meister sending this really cool Doctor Strange card. We got the MentalCon stamp on there. So the stamp came in after a lot of the artist cards went out. So some of them are going to have drawings on the back where there's supposed to be a stamp. So unfortunately, some of them won't have the stamp, but that is what it is. But we got Andre Meister did a lot of cards for us. We got the Doctor Strange. He did a Ninja Turtles. Now, some of these do have, with sketch cards, mailing back and forth, plus the artist working on them. You get some dinged corners, but it's more about the art. Andre Meister there on the Ninja Turtles. That one's really cool. That one's up on the website. Pretty much if I have it, it's on the website. The only things that might not be public are 5x7s, and that's because we have to pick 9 of the 5x7s to go into the raffle still, which is a custom framed 9 panel, so 3x3 of 9 different artists 5x7s, and then that's the raffle that we're doing. We got Skeletor by Andre Meister. There's a little quick pencil sketch there of Spider-Man hanging upside down. This one is Rogue. I believe that one is Michael Munshaw. Yep, that one's Michael Munshaw. Alex Paulus with the Storm. Alex Paulus on Colossus. Juggernaut. These ones are all Alex Paulus here. Wolverine. Really cool Venom right there. I love the reflection on the skin tones in the eyeball. We've got Spider-Man, Hulk, Iron Man, Venom. This one is by Crumb's Art. That's Chris Herdlicka, I think is how you say that. It's a really cool Venom. He did Earthworm Jim. That one's really fun. We got Yoda. I like how he put the names on the back of them too, so that's really cool. This one is, I keep forgetting, Usagi Yojimba. I believe he is in the Ninja Turtles, maybe. He did the Joker. Thanos. Another Venom there. Captain America. We got Spider-Man. A Storm. This one is donated by Miles Morales. Miles Morales donated this one, guys. No, Miles Wool donated this. He said this was one of his very first sketches in like the colored pencil format. And then he switched over to doing like the oils and the markers and stuff. So this one is going to be available for you in auction as well. And I got to get a thick card sleeve for that one. The hired help has been great, but sometimes there are some things that get missed. And by hired help, I mean my wife and daughter. They have been fantastic helping me out while I'm on the road. So all these will be sleeved up too for the event and before shipping. Okay, we've got Dre did this really cool Thanos here. Got a little Venom pencil on the back. Matt Fuller donated these ones here. We got Beast. This is from Marvel 75th. I'm sorry, I don't remember the artist name right off the top of my head, but it is listed on the website. And then we got, I believe that one's Warpath. And then we have Black Suit Spider-Man. This is done by Ash Gonzalez. This card, last I checked, I think was already at $300 on the pre-bids. So the nice thing is you can pre-bid on the MentalCon website. Again, that link is in the description below. Guys, if you're just coming in, thank you. We will get to the Flair box. I just want to go over some mail day stuff and some of the MentalCon stuff that we've gotten in so far. This is done on Josh's stock, Marvel Madness MCU. So Ash did this on his stock. Jake, Retroverse UK, my cohort with the Marvel Jerks, he won this during one of the giveaways, and then he donated it to MentalCon to be auctioned off. So those are available. Again, all these small cards are already up on the MentalCon website, and you can pre-bid on these whenever you want. All right, we got Scarlet Witch here. This one is done by Crumb's Art as well. Or no, this one is Brian Michalski. I'm sorry, Brian. That is Brian Michalski. This little stack here is all Brian Michalski. We got Magic, Dr. Doom, Magneto, Wolverine sitting in the bar. The artists have said they really love not having the licensing applied to these. Yes, they're technically a PSC card is how you would look at it, but they have more freedom. There's more liberty that they can take with it. Like, you're not going to get Upper Deck drawing Wolverine sitting at a bar, smoking a cigarette and drinking a beer. But that's kind of cool. We got Daredevil, Black Panther, Galactus there, Rhino, and Cyclops. The only direction we gave them is just no nudity. Other than that, do what you want. Because it works. People love the art, and that's the most important thing. Okay, make sure I'm looking at... Okay, so these two cards were donated by Tim Cologne. Off-White Tim, you guys know him. He went to a con. These are actually on last year's stock. He had gotten these done by Mark Brooks and Mitch Gerard. So Mitch did the Batman, and Mark Brooks did the Emma Frost. I believe these are right around 75 or 80 bucks right now on auction. Just double check those. Let's see here. We got cards by Joseph Reed. So he did Spider-Man. He loves the Spider character, so you're going to see a lot of that from him. We got, I believe this one is Carnage. It's red, so I'm guessing that one is Carnage. Comes with a few stickers there. And then, of course, he loves doing this this little kaleidoscope style foiling on some of his sketch cards, some of his art cards that he does. So he's got Spider-Man with that effect going on. Again, these come with little stickers and stuff. We got Venom. Let's see, make sure I'm doing these right. Okay, these next three are Tony Perna. We got Deadpool stealing. Of course, you guys all know Tony in the comments. He's always talking about Dolly Parton. So he drew Dolly Parton in the background. And then he has Deadpool stealing her wig and bra. And of course, you know, he always likes to draw little secret things in there. So you'll be able to go through that image and try to find that stuff. We have Carnage. Again, Tony Perna on this one as well. And badass Wolverine right there. In my favorite suit. Brown suit Wolverine. That's my favorite. I think all Wolverines should be brown suit Wolverine. That's my personal opinion. We have some Michael Munshaws here. We got the Mandalorian, Grogu, X-23, and Venom, like the comic book variant of that. And again, those ones are Michael Munshaw, Alex Paulus on the Rogue and the Cyclops. So those are some of the standard cards. We got some giveaway stuff we'll do that were donated. We got 9.5 Sugar Man donated. I think that one was Armando. Might have sent that in. Yo, Elusive, what's up, man? How you doing? I knew you'd be up. You're over at Cali, so you're You're only 9 o'clock your time. It's still early for you. So we got. I won this from um, Cool Cards. I won this from Cool Cards. Honestly, I didn't even remember winning it. Because sometimes I'm just driving and using the voice to text feature, and I'm not able to pay attention really to the streams that much. I usually just listen. But I won this cool BGS 9 2002 Purdue Chicken Silver Surfer. So that was kind of cool. So I figured I'd pay that forward. We'll give it away during MentalCon. This is a Gabe's Cave Star Wars sketch. I'm not quite sure who the artist on that is. Obviously, I don't know the signature, but maybe somebody out there might know who the artist is on this one. Brandon, what's going on, man? Yeah, everything we're showing right now is MentalCon related. We'll get to the box of Flair. We got that back here. We're just doing some mail day stuff, going over cards that we got for MentalCon right now. Luke Cage Premiere. I think that one's out of 99. That one we'll give away. Jake sent these over for giveaways as well. So Retroverse sent these over for giveaways. That's Captain America here on the Marvel Universe sketch card. Very nice. Professor X. This one is on 2016/2014 masterpieces. So ignore the sticker on the back. Not sure where he acquired that one at, but he gave that one to us to give away. An autograph here of Namor. So this one is Steve Epting autograph there. And that's pack pulled. Very cool. And then we have nice little Black Cat sketch there on Marvel Masterpieces. That is from the 2008 set, looks like. So some nice giveaway stuff there, donated by Jake and some other individuals for the stream. We'll be running those. So giveaways will work like this on the stream. You have to be there to win because it's going to be a different hashtag every time. Auctions, if they're up on the website, you can bid on them whenever you want. When that auction ends, whoever the winner is wins. If a bid is received within the last 10 minutes, it extends it 10 minutes. So let's take a look at some panel cards. We got some really cool panel cards here that were submitted to us. This one is Darth Vader by Andre Meister. So you can see we have quite a bit of space. Like some of these he didn't fill out the back. Some of the others didn't do the backs on these, and that's fine. They did, like Andre did so many cards for MentalCon for us this year, and we're so appreciative of that. That any art that we're able to get from the artist is absolutely helpful. Another Star Wars theme one here. So we're pretty sure we have young Anakin over here with Obi-Wan and then Vader, or maybe it's just the progression of Anakin all the way through. So he didn't indicate one way or another, and I didn't ask him. I probably could ask him to get clarification on that, but I thought that one was really cool. To me, it almost feels like it's a progression of Anakin from young Anakin to Jedi Anakin to Vader. This one is one of my favorites that he did. This Batman, absolutely love this. Most of his art is digital that he had done before, and he's transitioning back to traditional art. And he wanted to do something a little bit different, a little darker, a little bit more sketchy, a little rougher for us for the event. But that Batman there is one of my favorites. So I did confirm this one with them. This one is Spawn. That's pretty badass too. Again, no backs on these ones. This is a Joseph Reed one. The Batman Who Laughs. Very cool. And this is a 3-panel. So 3 panels is going to be 7.5 this way by 3.5 this way. So your standard card. So it's essentially going to be 3 standard cards. And then your 4 panels are going to be 4 standard cards. And this one, Joseph did put the ha 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 on the back of it. Yeah, the Vaders are sick, man. Andre did a fantastic job on those. All right, this one is by Crumb's Art. We got Spider-Man here. Very nice. That's a 3-panel. He threw his sticker on the back. Gave a little shout out to himself there. That's fantastic. Love it. Any promotion we can give the artists is always very helpful for them. Moon Knight. This one's by Brian Michalski. You can tell his because he does this little scroll symbol there on all of his stuff. And this one does have a back. Brian put two versions of the Moon Knight on the card for you. I believe this one's already up to $100 on bids on the website. This one I didn't know. I don't watch a lot of anime. Really, the only anime I've watched has been Castlevania. I watched that. I really like that episode or that show. This one is Demon Slayer. I don't want to say the name because I'm not going to get it right, but it's like Zentazi or something like that. Zenitsu. Yeah, that's what it is. Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. So again, Crumbs put this on the back of the cards. So when my wife sent the pictures over, I told her if there's art on the back, send me pictures of the art so I can post that with it. But she didn't tell me that it actually called out who the characters were on the back of the card. So some of these I'm just finding out myself that this was on there. So we got this really cool Thanos. This one's by Crumbs as well. Very nice. This one Joseph Reed did. We got the aliens, the Xenomorph Horde. That one is really sick. And he posted like his progress on this card, like how he did what he did, going from the sketch aspect of it to the penciling, to the inking, to the coloring, to everything throughout that whole process. So very cool. And that one is a 4-panel. So that's the first of the 4 panels we're showing. You can see how much larger that is compared to the 3 panels. This one is Brian Michalski, and this is probably one of my favorite cards that the artists have done, just because of how, like, I'm not a big Spider-Man fan, but just how cool this is that we got him eating food. He's just mouth chow on a sandwich, mask half up on the back. You got him do his little, drinking his little coffee espresso there, giving you the big thumbs up. So Brian, great job on that one, man. Doom, so elusive. If you want to be a Doom collector, you got to get in on some of these sketches, my man. That's what I'm being told by the other real Doom collectors. So MF Doom, Brian Michalski did this one. Or no, sorry, Crumbs did this one. Man, some of these guys did so much work, it's hard to keep track of them. I like this too. This little cool stickers that he added to the back. This one here, I love this card. You got all 4 Ninja Turtles on one sketch. And he threw his little Crumbs art down here in the corner. So that's really cool. I love the detail in it. Comic, cartoon related. All right, we got Crumbs did this one too. Chris did a great job on the Wonder Woman here. This is Andre Meister 4-panel. So you got Spidey over here. Hey guys, hanging onto the wall. Then we got Storm, Cyclops, Gambit, Wolverine. More of a pencil, ink, whatever you want to call it, sketch there. Of course, you got the back is all open here. But I thought that one was really nice, just the simplicity of it. This one was weird for me because I'm like, I don't know who half these people are on this card. But you got like just this mix of characters on here. Andre Meister again. You got Batman reading the book there. You got this bird squawking down here. The cat and the cape and the eye bandana. This here, I love this one. This one's Castlevania. So like I said, this is the only anime that I've actually watched myself personally. But I just thought this was a great card because you get the 3 different characters here with this. He crushed that. I love that card. All right, Andre Meister. This one was really cool too. So you get 3 different. You get the basically Spider-Verse is what's going on here. So we got Spider-Man, we got Miles, we got Ghost Spider, all on one 4-panel card. So those are most of the panels. I got a couple more panels we'll show you here before we wrap up tonight. And then these panels I still have to put on the website. So I wanted to do those last because they're not up yet. Let's get to some 5x7s. Again, the 5x7s aren't listed on the website for you to bid on right now. So if you see some you like, keep them in mind. By Thursday or by Friday showtime, they will be live. tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be going through and picking out the 9 that we're going to put into the raffle, which is a custom framed large 3x3. So 9 5x7s are going to go into one custom frame, double matted museum glass raffle. The raffles are there. They're not in the auction section. It's in there's 3 sections on the main website. You have an auction section, you have a cash donation section, and you have a giveaway section. You got to go to that giveaway section where you can buy tickets for the raffle. It's $10 for 1 ticket, $45 for 5 tickets, and $90 for 10 tickets. So essentially, if you're not going to bid on any of the art and you want to just make a cash donation, just buy the raffle tickets, because then you have a chance to win something for the raffle. Where do you get the raffle tickets? Well, Armando, let me get you a website link. I'll drop it in the chat. But it's right, if you just go to the mentalcon.betterworld.org website, it's there. And it's going to be the get your raffle tickets image coming soon page that you can click on, and you can purchase your raffle tickets there. I just dropped the link in the chat. You guys should be able to click on that to follow it. But like I said, if you're going to do a cash donation to MentalCon to help out with the charity and the fundraising, just buy raffle tickets, guys, because it's the same thing. You're getting something, you're getting an opportunity to win something for your money. So we want you guys to feel like you at least have a shot at winning the raffle. And we wanted to do something. So there's going to be, I can give you 3 names that are going to be in there. The other 6 we haven't decided on yet. But there's going to be an Ash Gonzalez 5x7. There's going to be a Dre 5x7. And there's going to be a Fred and Ian 5x7 in there. Because those 3 artists were all on last year's MentalCon, and we wanted to highlight them as well. And then we are going to be picking 6 other artists, and they're going to be all 9 different artists. And we're essentially going to split it up across the world. So we're going to do 2 from the UK, at least 2 from the US. We'll have 1 from Andre Meister in there because he was from South America for us. We'll have Dre from Canada, and we'll have 1 or 2 from the Philippines as well. So hopefully those ones actually come in time so we can add those to the frame so we can have an image for you guys of the actual raffle item itself. But this one, Gollum by Dre. So, and you can see here the 5x7 has a much larger stamp there. Yeah, it's the custom frame ticket. So we already ordered the frame. The frame is, I can kind of show you. I don't have an image on, maybe I have an image on the computer. It's just a mock-up image. So it's not going to be the actual, yeah, it's a mock-up image. Let me do this. I'm going to share screen real quick and show you. I'll show you a mock-up of it, okay? So it's not the images that are going to be in this isn't the images that are going to be in the custom frame, but it just gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. So we've got 9 different pieces of art that are going to be in the custom frame. They're all 5x7s. This is all double matted, so it's basically the 2 layers. So you're going to have the white border around the images, and then this like grayish style border around that. Down here in the middle is going to be a little plaque that says MentalCon 2024, and then you've got the wood frame with the museum glass. So that's what you're going to be bidding on. We just haven't decided on the 5x7s that are going into it yet because we're still waiting for some of that stuff to come in. So that's what the auction or the raffles are for. So if you want to do cash donation, that's the best thing to do is just buy some raffle tickets with it. No. It's there. If you read the description of it, it says right in there that it's 9 different 5x7s by the artists. So we got Gollum by Dre, Immortus Joe from Mad Max. That one is also by Dre. Very cool. We have Captain Marvel by Dre. Very nice, Dre. Doing some great work. This one won't make it into the 5x7 or this one you can bid on. It's on the website already. Because it's a horizontal card, it doesn't fit the layout of the framework. So this one is already up on the website. We have Andre Meister with the 5x7. Oh, nice. You got a sketch card, nerd. I like how he's breaking the fourth wall. Deadpool was here. Deadpool rocks. He even put a Band-Aid, like a Deadpool or a little sticker Band-Aid on the card, which I thought was cool. Nice little Deadpool fourth wall touch there. You got Lobo with Scarlet Spider on the back. So he wrote down here, I'm not supposed to be here, because it was funny because he did this first before he did the front of the card, not realizing that this is where the logo was going to be stamped. So like I said, some of the cards aren't going to have the logo stamped on the card, but it's a nice little touch. Gives you guys a little bit of extra art on the card. Got this really cool rough sketched Wolverine here. Got the Metacon stamp on the back there. Little pencil of Weapon X. Joseph Reed with the Joker coming out of the shadows there. Very cool. And he did a great job on the logo too. I really love the logo this year. Sometimes the stamps though. We didn't print the logo on the cards because we have enough card stock that it's going to roll over to next year. We're going to use the same format for the card stock. We'll have another artist create a new logo for next year. They'll get a stamp, and then we'll be able to put that onto the cards for next year's art. This one is Brian Michalski. Got Deadpool with the gauntlet. This one was a double stamp error on the back. This one is also Brian Michalski. You see the nice shininess of the Legion card there. This one was a double stamp error. So stamped it, picked it up, dropped it on accident, and then it double stamped it. We got Vision 5x7. This one is by Alex Paulus. This one is a Crumbs art. I believe Afro Samurai, I think is what that one is. I believe so. We got Wolverine, also by Crumbs art. And Joker in the 5x7 by Crumbs. So there's some of those ones. Those are all listed, but they're not published because we haven't decided which ones are going into the custom frame yet. So that will be decided probably tomorrow. We'll most likely make that decision, or at least nail out most of them. This one is a larger, essentially like 8x10, 8x11 Joseph Reed piece that he sent. Really cool Venom. Try to get that out of there. There we go. Just show you there's nothing on the back there. Just really nice Venom art there. And again, for Joseph Reed, anybody that bids and wins a Joseph Reed piece will also get a copy of his two covers from I'll show you those again here real quick. From Department of Truth. So if you get a Joseph Reed card, you'll also get the two autographed covers from Department of Truth that Joseph did, along with one of his Old Man Venom cards. All right, we're almost to the Flair box, guys. I know that's what you're drawing in, so it's not clickbait. Not clickbait. We're gonna get to it. Okay, we got Lee Lightfoot did some great work for us. So we got Psylocke, and I want to get your guys' opinions on this too, because this stack here is both of our UK artists. So one from each of the artists is going to make it into the 9 panel. So I want to get your input on it. But we got Psylocke. We got Magic. Again, Lee just signed the backs of these. We've got Storm. And we've got Phoenix. So those are the 4 that Lee Lightfoot did for us. Again, Psylocke, Magic, Storm, and Phoenix. If you were picking, let me know in the chat, which one of those would you put into the raffle? Because we got to make this decision tomorrow on which one of those is going in there, so we can get the stuff back over to the framer to get the cards actually put. The frame's already done. We just got to get the cards to them that are going in it, so that way they can get put in there and everything get closed up. So Storm or Gene, yeah, that's kind of what I was asking my wife and daughter about that earlier, and that's what they were saying too. All right, these are Paul Hill. We got the Carnage Spider-Man combo going on there. Got a little Spidey pencil on the back there. We got Madeline Pryor, Goblin Queen, and he drew her in her Jean Grey version. And one of these will go in the 9-panel as well. Then we got Magneto with his helmet on the back. We got a little Venom pool there. That one's really cool with the Deadpool pencil on the back. Then we have Spider-Woman. And that's going to be, that should be, I mean, it's not colored here, but essentially that's going to be like her black and white version there. And that's probably her red and yellow version there. Sweetie Shimmer, these are absolutely amazing. The artists have done such a great job. If you had to pick one, it'd be the Gene for you. That's kind of been the consensus, is either the Storm or the Gene. And I think, yo, Will, what's going on, man? How you doing? You're up kind of late, but I guess that's normal for you, isn't it? Sweetie, were you talking about the Lee Lightfoot ones, or are you talking about these ones here by Paul? So is this the one you were saying that you'd put into the 9-panel? Will, don't look here. Don't look here, Will. I don't want you having a heart attack. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, I think so too. I think that one would do really good in the 9-panel. So what we run into when we're making the decision on this is, do we think the card would do better on its own auction-wise, or does it help the 9-panel sell raffle tickets? Because remember, all the proceeds are going to the charity, so nothing's going to us other than covering our expenses and stuff like that. But yeah, this is it's not an easy decision when we're picking the ones that go into it. So from these, I'll tell you, my wife and my daughter had picked this one and this one to go in there. And I was like, I don't know. I kind of think maybe Spider-Woman. Or, I mean, that one, I don't know. Tough call on that one from Paul. Paul does such a great job, like cartoonizing. That's probably not even a word. Cartoonizing the characters themselves and making them like you would see like in a like a Saturday morning cartoon, but not super finished sort of thing, like an actual kids cartoon. So he does a great job with that. I love his art style. Can't unsee the hand Storm. Yeah, the hand thing. Yeah, it happens. All right. You guys know these next two. You can't get sketch card commissions from these guys. They just don't do them. He says Deadpool one for you. That's what you would put in there, is the Deadpool one. Okay, very nice. If the 9 has a consistent theme, I think it would do better. I think so too, Patrick, but the tough part is getting something that's a consistent theme. I think what we'd be able to do to have it consistency would be, it would have to just be Marvel in there, because we want to do a representation of the world from the artist that submitted art for us. So we want to have it spread out as far as like the cards from across the world, and we want it to be 9 different artists. So that's the tough part, is getting consistency in that theme. But you're absolutely right. The consistency in the theme does help sell the tickets for sure. Fred and Ian did 2 sketches for us last year, but what we did is we auctioned off blanks, and the winners got to pick the characters that they wanted on their cards. Last year, both people picked Ghost Spider without her hood on. No, not a chance, Will. It's highly unlikely, because the artist did so many different genres. That's also another way to have the consistency, is 9 of the same character. I mean, our initial thoughts were to do like a 9-panel puzzle, but the logistics of that were just an absolute nightmare to try to figure that out, because you'd have to send all 9 cards to one person to do the penciling, and then you'd have to send them out to 9 people to then do the artwork, like the actual finishing of it. So then the penciling might not fit the artist's style. So then you have that issue of trying to figure all that out. So, but next year maybe we'll, figure a way to have one artist do a 9 panel for us and do it again. There's all kinds of things. We're going to learn every year as we grow this. But as you know, Fred and Ian, you can't get sketch card commissions through them really. They don't really do them. They don't offer them up very often. When they are offered up, they're gone like instantaneously for a lot of money. Last year, the 2 blank sketch cards that we sold for $3,000 each. $3,000 each to get the character of your choice, and both people picked Ghost Spider without her hood. So, but they autographed all the cards. We got a Ghost Spider without her hood here. These are standard size. This is probably one of my favorite ones that they did. The Elektra with the Daredevil on the back. I think that's just absolutely beautiful. They knocked out park with that one. The colors are just fantastic. I love how the dress bleeds into the Daredevil, the lipstick, the eyeshadowing. Everything just kind of just goes so well together. Again, Fred and Ian on those. We have Doom on the 3 panel. Absolutely amazing, with Fantastic Four on the back. And of course, you get the autograph there too. And they left room, so we're going to be able to get the stamp in here for you as well. Yeah, the Elektra is badass. For some reason, I was thinking that was a 5x7. But 4 panel. Oh my God, I'm going to try to get that in there. I don't even need to stand it up. You guys can see that. That's just wow. Emma Frost, 4 panel. Oh man, I gotta try to get that whole thing in there for you guys. There you go. A little better perspective. So Emma Frost killed it. Give you a close up here of the card. Just a great job. They do the ladies so well. Yeah, I'm not staying up the whole 48 either, Ryder, so don't feel bad. And then we got Phoenix on the back. Get the hair going up in fire here. That's so cool. And of course, they signed it for you there. And we got a little bit of room. We're going to see if we can fit the logo in there without going over top of any of the art or anything. If we can't, then we won't stamp it. If I can get it on there without going over the signature or the logo, then we will put that on there. These 2 sketch cards here are already up on the website. I added these today, being that they're standard size. You can bid on these now. Bids are going to end, or auctions are going to end at various times throughout the stream. We'll kind of update you as they're getting ready to end. Most everything will end during US daytime hours, because that's where majority of the viewers are going to be. But there will be some stuff that ends when the artists are on, or just after artists are on. Okay, these next 2 are 5x7s, and we want to put one of the Fred and Ian sketches into the raffle, because we want to drive traffic to the raffle for people to have something that they're getting back out of that. And I think adding one of these is going to be something that can do that for sure. Plus everything that Fred and Ian have done for us that they don't do for other causes or other venues. The fact that they have shown so much effort to help us raise funds for charity for this mental health awareness is just amazing what they have done for us. And we're so appreciative of that we want you guys, the everyday normal people like us, to have a chance to get something like this. And the way that we can do that is to put it in the raffle as a way for you to get a piece of their art at a donation of $10, essentially at a minimum entry on that, to have a chance to get a piece of their art. So we got this beautiful black cat here. You got the actual black cat down here. They like to do the main character and then like the background character as well. And on this one, we got a little black cat pencil on the back too. And I'm so torn on which one of these that I would select. Again, Matt, Jake, and myself are meeting tomorrow to kind of go over the 5x7s to see what we want to add in there. And we'll have more stuff show up tomorrow. We've got images from artists for stuff that's showing up on Friday. Silver Surfer, and Galactus. They asked me, they said, Nathan, do you have characters you want us to draw? Do you want to do them blanks like we did last year? I said, I want you guys to draw what you want to draw, because then we're going to get your best representations of those things. And I think they crushed it with both of these. But I'm so torn on which one of these I would select to put into the 9 panel. It's tough. It's a tough decision because they're both so great. So those are Fred and Ian's contributions for us for the 5x7s. That's everything we have in so far. Oh, I didn't even show it yet. I'm blocking it. I can't. I'm going to try to show it here. It's behind me. I'm going to try to show it. Angel Gonzalez, she's in the Hobby Hangout. Her dad, JJ, he does a lot of her posting for her. She contributed this Rogue painting for us. That is, I think it's like an 18 by 24, I think is what she said. It's on the website. I have it on there. But she did an amazing job on that. And that's already up to like $150 or $175 on the pre-bids. So, but yeah, definitely check out the stuff that's in. Tim, what's going on, man? How you doing? You got here just in time, Tim. We're opening up Flair. We just went over all the stuff we've received so far for MentalCon. The stuff that's up on the website, stuff that's not up on the website, all that stuff. Oh, and I got my Father's Day presents here from the kids, all kinds of candy. They got me a couple t-shirts. They got me these cool. My daughter got me these. I don't need them for the truck, but she got me these. She thought they were cool. These old school Ninja Turtle car freshener things. She's like, put these in your truck. You like the turtles. So I got these. I was like, sweet. I'll put them in the truck. But we just got done through all that. You're late with your assignments. Yeah, you're all right, man. You get a little bit of a pass. Did you mail them out yet or no? If not, Tim, if you haven't mailed them yet, just do this. Figure out what time you want to come on. Let me know so we can get you on the schedule. So that way I have you on the schedule, and we'll just live auction them off when you're on. Because we can do. Okay, you already mailed them out. All right, no problem. Then. We'll get them added. Whenever they come in, whether it's tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, whenever they come in, we'll get them added onto the website then. But if an artist hasn't sent them in yet, then what we're going to do is we're just going to live auction them off. And anything that the artist isn't holding in their hands or that we haven't received yet, we're not auctioning, because we don't want something to happen in the mail and have people bidding on stuff. So, but let's get into this box of Flair. This is what I bet most of you are here for. You just spent the past 57 minutes listening to me ramble on about nothing. Not nothing, but you know what I mean. You guys want to see cards. I want to see cards. This is the only box of Flair that I bought. This is the only box of Flair that I'm going to buy. I've seen a few of the openings. This thing is small, guys. Like this, it looks big because it's on the screen, but this thing is tiny. Like, let's see. Okay, you guys all kind of know the size of a top loader. Like it's not big at all. Like these things always look so much bigger on video. But we're gonna look at this. I haven't opened any yet. I haven't paid too much. I've just listened to the openings. I haven't really watched them that much. What inserts do you guys like from this stuff? Is there a collation? Like, do we know where the box hits are in this? Because oh, thanks, man. 35 point cards. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't mind that. I mean, it's not 94 Flair. A little thicker was that. 19 Flair was a little bit thicker, right? I don't think the carved. Yeah, the carved was nice. I do like the carved. I did see that one. Hopefully I don't know. I just hope we hit something cool. If we can hit a Domino Power Blast, that's the only card that I'm looking for in this entire set. I'm still debating if I want to build a base set of this or not. I'm undecided. We'll see. All right, Wasp. First look. Let's see here. What do I think about the cards? Let's see. Condition-wise, it's got some bending in the corners. These corners are all kind of rolled up here. Centering looks like it's off. You got some faint print lines. Typical upper deck stuff. The back looks cool. I like that. It reminds me of the 90s sets. So that's kind of cool. We got Wasp there. Tim's favorite, Invisible Woman. Probably the only insert I'll chase heavily. Maybe Power Blast and Transcendent, or whatever they're called. Yeah, or whatever. Autos, carved, splintered facades, anything 50 or lower. Okay, there you go. See, I love that. I love this because you guys are picking out what you want to pick. We all know that these sets are going to have a lot of parallels moving forward. It's just the way of the world nowadays. And you just gotta pick what you want to do. Like I've been going through all the card sets that I've been building, and there's one of those acrylics. Tim, the Invisible Woman. Tim bringing me some Invisible Woman love here. There we go. AA13, 2023 Flair. Acrylic Ether. Is it Ether? It's got to be Ether, right? What did I do with my normal sleeves? See, this is what I'm talking about. I go out on the road for work. I come home. My stuff's all over the place. Nothing's where it's supposed to be. No, I can't blame them. It's not their fault. They try. That's cool. I like that. We'll give that one a stand, Tim. And Flareum is Spider-Man. Do we have the... Okay, cool. We have the original artist from the publication and the artist name. That's really nice. I like that. Dave Palumbo. Very cool. Spider-Man Flareum. Not going to PSA 10. That's right. I don't grade a whole lot of stuff anyway. We do have a 43 card submission in assembly right now at PSA. So if that's done grading, we'll do a reveal during MythiCon. Tommy Lee Spidey. Yeah, I heard somebody say that. Adam Hughes. Did he do the Invisible Woman? This one, Tim? See, these don't have the artist name on them, which is disappointing. All right, we got Athena, Luke Cage. Man, I gotta tell you. All right, Solar Flare is Ant-Man. SF1. Yeah, the insert. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's, some consistency, UD, some consistency. That's what we'd like to see in our sets is consistency. And if you're going to put the artist name on this stuff, put the artist name on this stuff. Because not all of us are as smart as Tim. We don't all know who the artists are. All right, Flareum, we got Thing. Now Grego. We'll sleeve the Flareums. These are not the easiest packs to open either. They stick a lot. I can open packs pretty good, and these are kind of a pain. They rip very easily. All right, we got Scarlet Spider on the base card. We got Kingpin. Another, what is this one here? The Canonical Blast. Canical Blast, yeah, because it's canon. Canical Blast. So we got Thing on the Canical Blast for the insert. Oh, question for you guys, just to kind of pick your brains out. When you put your cards in a binder and they're these horizontal ones, do you put them like this, or do you put them like this? I'm a this way kind of person. I don't know why. That's just the way I put them in there. All right. Ooh, look at that one. Silver Surfer Flareum. That one's cool. Like that. Wayshak did a good job on that. Trade Thing to Brittany for the Venom. That's, I don't know if that's really a fair trade for her if she's giving up a Venom for the Thing. I mean, it seems that that's pretty lopsided. The way they come out of the pack is the way you put them in there? Okay. All right, we got Fastos. Eternals. There we go. Iron Fist. That's kind of cool. All right, jeez. Is it going to be an Ant-Man box? I hope not. Power Blast. And we got Captain America on the Flareum. We're getting some nice Flareums. How many Power Blasts we get a box? Is it one? Because that means I got to spend a couple more dollars and go pick me up a Domino Power Blast. Captain America on the Flareum. We're at least getting some decent Flareums. Back of the cards have to face the same way for you. Okay, well, here's the thing. They don't face the same way. See? Like this one's facing that way, and then if you flipped it over, it would be facing that way. So then you'd be facing it this way. And they're not the same as the back of the cards. I guess that would be this way. So yeah, so you would put it this way, which would mean the front of the card would be like that for you. That makes sense. That's a good way to think about it. I know some people do it where like the number is in the upper corners. I don't know. I just always thinking about like how I'm gonna organize my binders. I've been moving everything out of 3-ring binders and putting them into the zippered binders. Tim, this is a Tim box. This is a Tim box. Gamora. Ooh, we got the Wasp. This is an Ant-Man box. Solar Flare. SF20. Do these have short prints? And another Captain America Flareum. So 2 Captain America Flareums, but different art. So that's cool. What are some of the better, I guess we already know the better inserts, but like, is there a lot of parallels in this one? Groot. So this would be the way it comes out of the pack too. So that would be consistent with the backs then. And we got Falcon on the Canonical Blast. We got the Ultron or Thor. I thought that was Ultron. So we got Thor on the Flareum. Sweet Thanos base. Yeah. What's the so is there like a unnumbered parallel to the base set? Or is it just the Flareums? Is that the unnumbered version? Hey, there's Patrick's out of 5 that he pulled earlier today. Right, Patrick? That's the artwork for the one that you pulled? I'm not talking about the Wolverine checklist here, man. That's a completely different video. We're doing Flair. I don't care about Wolverine right now. We're doing Flair. Thanks for asking, though, Armando. It's a lot. Dr. Octopus. Icarus. Not every conversation has to be around the brand new thing. Enjoy some of the stuff that's been out for a little bit. Dark Phoenix. It's like it almost feels like we went from Platinum to Wolverine. And there's not a whole lot of Flair conversation going on. So I just want to enjoy this. You know what I mean? Medusa. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Who did that one? Brianna Mora. Nice. She did a great job on that. I like that. Very, very cool. That's a tier 6 Flareum. The Phoenix. Is that the highest tier? FT54. I think you get one of these per box, though, don't you? A tier 6 per box. I thought I heard somebody say that on the stream. Maybe I'm not right on that. Nick Fury. It doesn't matter if I'm right, because Upper Deck's not right on their own checklist. Are you serious? Focus. 47 out of 50. Ant-Man. Ben, you do a great job, man. It's not your fault. Just, it's too many Ant-Man inserts already in the box. Bianchi did all the tier 6s. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. It's a good parallel. I mean, it's for my taste. I'm not a big fan of this, like the design and stuff. But yeah, out of 50. Anytime you get an out of 50, that's good. And I mean, you want the good characters. That is what it is. But it's like it's not like if this was the only Ant-Man I pulled, I'd be okay with that. But it's like I've pulled enough Ant-Mans out of this box already that collation aspect of things, right? Why am I getting so many Ant-Man inserts out of a single box? Why are they not spread out around boxes? Yeah, exactly, Patrick. At least it was out of 50. Replace Domino with... Yeah, you can't, though, because she's only got a Power Blast, so... Oh. Do we want to... Yeah, screw it. We'll save that one. That's heavier. That one's heavier. Will, did you give me the love and send the carved this way? Blade? I want to know what Free Comics thinks of this Blade. He's a big Blade guy. We got Purple Man. Captain America. We are. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay, I cannot complain that much about the Ant-Mans because we are getting some great Flairiums. We're getting like all the hard Flairiums. I mean, we're not done yet, but look at this. We got Venom. That is FT31. We got Better Ray Bill. Dark Phoenix in the 6 level there. We got Thor. Captain America. Silver Surfer. Thing. Spider-Man. Whew. Yeah, or Penn. Yeah. William says not a fan of the Blade, and yes, he did talk to Fred about it. Nice. You mean free? I'm sure auto-corrected on it. Green Goblin, very cool. Star-Lord. We got Black Bolt on the Solar Flare, and Ragnarok on the... Oh, that's right. The pins. Don't those fall like one every box, one every other box, one every box and a half? I'm not a fan of those. I'm sure they look cool, but I figured UD stacks characters in boxes to create character collectors to have them buy. Yeah, I mean, I get that if that's the case, but I think it's just bad packaging by whoever they hire to do the packaging. Like they're too lazy to sort the cards out. MODOK. Sentry. See what I'm saying? Wasp. So it's an Ant-Man and Wasp for like all the inserts. Another Captain America Flairium. Brilliant. So 3 Captain America Flairiums. A Power Blast. I'll probably build Power Blast set just because it's so tied to the 94 set. 95 set. All right, last pack, guys. It is a pin. I can feel it. Yeah, every other case has a pin. It's definitely got to be more than every other case because I've seen so many pins come out of the boxes. It's ridiculous. There's no way it's like only every other case. But Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic, Pin Flair. Very cool, I guess. Very cool, I guess. The reason I'm not that big of a fan of these is because baseball did it a lot with like the top set. You'd get them in like the blaster packs, or the blaster boxes. You get like the team helmet on there. I mean, these are heavier duty. These are actually like metal and not like plastic or anything. So sure, I mean, I get it. I'm not a fan of the manufactured stuff. I'm not a fan of the fake, not real. No, I mean, you could easily have taken this and put a Fantastic Four comic swatch in there and had it be just as nice of a hit, if not better. But you get the Fantastic Four characters on the back there. How do I feel about the box? Yeah, we know that the checklists are always wrong. I mean, when you don't get them till... That's the thing, right? And that's why it's pointless to talk about the checklist for Wolverine, too. It's because the damn thing's wrong. There's something wrong in the checklist. There always is. It comes out every single time a set comes out. When you create the set, you send it to printing, it gets printed, and it's getting ready to ship. and you put a checklist out a week or two before the set releases to the public, and your checklist still isn't right, you're not doing a service to the people that are buying your product. You're screwing it all up. Yeah, I guess all cards are manufactured. Very true. But like, I just the relic aspect of it. Like, I'm not a fan of the relic. Like, if you're gonna do a relic, just cut a comic book up and put a comic thing in there. Inserts, we got a lot of Wasp and Ant-Man. Wasp, Black Bolt, we got Captain America, we got Icarus, Falcon, Wasp, Thing, Ant-Man, Ant-Man, numbered out of 50, Ant-Man, Acrylic Ether, Invisible Woman. That's probably one of my favorite cards that we pulled from there. So shout out to Tim. However, I think we nailed the Flareums. And if I opened this box and like that was the set I'm going after is the Flareums, I think I'm pretty happy with that aspect of the box. So regardless of the Ant-Man Wasp overabundance of that, this stack of cards right here, I'm very happy with what we got. Captain America, Ragnarok, Silver Surfer, Thing, Spider-Man, Captain America, we got Thor, the Tier 6 Dark Phoenix, Beta Ray Bill, and Venom. So I think we crushed the Flareums. Let's see here. 31, 36, 54. That was the Dark Phoenix. A 44. I'm not sure what the numbering is on that. I haven't even looked at the checklist of this stuff, but pretty solid. Base cards are pretty decent. Original art set. I mean, you can see all these corners. Look at all those. Like, they all have that. Like, almost every single one of these cards has that ding in the upper corner. And when you're talking modern stuff, like I'm not really that into the grading stuff, but there's so many of these you're not going to be able to grade if you're into that sort of thing, to be able to like turn around and make some money back off of the boxes. I mean, look at that. You can see that whole back stack, just shit. So, but what would I mean, I don't have all the inserts here, so it's hard to say, but I'm probably definitely going to do the Flareums. I'll probably definitely do a base set. These, I really like these. I love the design. They did this pinstripe sort of foiling with the Marvel Annual suspended animation last year. I don't know about this most recent release, but last year's set did that, and it looked fantastic, and it looks great on this too. The silver on the acetate just looks really good. I'll probably try to do a set of those. Definitely Power Blast. Not a fan of the Solar Flares. Not a fan of the Canonical Blast. Yeah, Power Blast for sure. And the etched cards look great. I'll probably try to do a set of that for a binder. So, but that's it. Sweetie Shimmer says theirs had the corner issues too. So yeah. So it's unfortunate. But not every card can come out of 10. The way I look at it is cards come out of packs. They should be around a 6 or 7. That's pretty average. And if you get better than that, then you're winning most of the time. So, but that's it, guys. We went over MentalCon cards. If you didn't get to see those, you can rewind, watch that, check those out. We opened up the box of Flair. We did a little bit of mail day stuff. Thank you guys for coming by and hanging out with me tonight. It's late. I couldn't sleep, and all these cards were driving me insane just sitting here, so I wanted to do something with them. So, Armando says he's not rushing to Wolverine. He's going to sit in this. I'm not rushing for Wolverine in the set. Gonna wait and see what happens. Yeah. The downside, so there's like that risk reward, right, Armando? If you wait to see what happens, what can happen is you end up costing yourself more money. But if you get into it right away, then you obviously cards are going to come down most of the time, but it is Wolverine too, so less likely they're going to come down. Not like Domino card comes out, I can pick it up right away if I wanted to, or I can wait till EPAC comes out and I can get it cheaper because it's Domino, right? So there's no real rush for me to get into anything. So yeah, absolutely, sweetie. Appreciate you coming by and hanging out with me tonight. That's it for me, though, guys. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, but Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern, be back here for MentalCon. This is going to be the only place you're going to be able to watch it, so be sure to swing back by. Definitely check out the description, though. The link is in there for the MentalCon website. You can get to all the auctions and the raffle over there as well. Hopefully, by the time we start the show on Friday, we'll have an image of the actual raffle item, or at least the cards that are going to be in the raffle. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Take care. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time.